it up over here. Okay, there we go. Okay. So this we can do. The seed on my. I'm gonna turn the volume down. Okay, there we go. Making some progress. Okay. Let's see what this thing do. Let's see what it's doing. Isn't it really? This ain't doing nothing. What is going on? Okay, it's a delay. Okay. So, what I'm doing tonight is, finna bind this pot holder. I have, made two. This one, so it's like twins, okay? So I did my join. So now what I'm finna do is sew on this. When you make the join, you have to lay it down and sew across, then fold it over. And hi, thanks for stopping by. You have to fold it over and then sew on the strip. So what I gotta do now is sew across this line where I made this join. I already sewed the join and I laid it down. Normally I press that join, open that seam, I press it open and then lay it down and iron across it, but I just laid it down. I just opened the seam and laid it down. I didn't worry about ironing it. So now I'm making my quilters. Now I hope y'all can see this. So you lay it down. Hold on. Make your little thread. And then take that and lay that on top. And then wrap it around a couple times. Put push it through and pull it, and there's your knot if you can see it. And I normally cut a little piece, cut the little end off. And I'll start. I need a thimble, but I ain't worried about that. Guess that'll be alright. You just sew across that line. I need a thimble, but I ain't worried about it. I would suggest you get a thimble when you decide to do this, but I'm just doing something right quick because you still got to fold this binding strip over and fold this binding strip over and I'm just kidding. Now this ain't perfect now. I'm just doing a little impromptu. I said, well, if I'm finna do all that, you should probably just make a video where they can see how you sew your. So normally I do this by a machine, but I done start hand doing the binding as far as when I fold the strip over and sew it down. So, and this ain't perfect, so I'm just doing some. I'm not that I'm just doing some, but and you have to start where that sewn line ended, and you start from there and sew all the way across to the other side. So, and if you want to learn how to do the binding strip and all that, I mean, I have some videos on my channel. Pat Sloan got a good one. Missouri Quilt Star Quilter. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They got a good one. What was that lady's name? She passed away. Ooh, I can't think of her name. She had a good one. And even Joanne's, if they, you know they closed, but if they YouTube channel still up, they even had a good one. So, you know, I hope y'all can see me, cause I trying to do my laptop, it ain't cooperating. For some reason, must need to get a new one, but not necessarily. I don't know why it ain't cooperating. I was gonna do this so I can see the chat, and I can't. I can see it on this iPhone though. Yep. So I'm just sewing on the strip. I seem like my hand in a way. But, and if you stop by, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like my videos and all that. Make sure that you make it all the way over to where that line, the other side of the stitching that you stopped for that binding strip. I'm gonna go back just to secure what I'm doing. I'm gonna go back, do a few little back stitches. Yep. Take these pins out and take these pins out and fold this strip over. So I think now I'll probably just go around this one little spot, then pull this strip out, cut this thread, and fold this strip over. I'm gonna cut this. Okay, now I'm finna take these pins out and fold this strip over. And you sew your strip onto the front and fold it over to the back. You don't start the binding strip on the back, you start the binding strip on the front. It took me, I did that a long time before I was watching somebody's video. I'm like, oh my goodness, I've been starting on the back when you're supposed to start on the front. Start on the front. See, this is the front. And this joint right here, so this must be the top right here. So it goes like this. This the top, this the bottom, and so then you know you fold your little strip over. See, if you do your corners right, they'll fold over to make the miter. But you know, you have to watch videos and videos. I took a class, but I really didn't catch it until I watched a lot of YouTube videos. So then I just pull my little, and you want to make sure you don't have no bag showing. And then I just pin it over on this side. Got all kind of, I haven't had these pins so long. I probably long as I've been quilting 20 years. Them long pins, I've had them a long time. And then just fold it over and pin. Oh, that was a long, what happened to that long one? What is that? You just pin it down. And I do a little whip stitch. So that's, now that don't be looking, it'll be looking all right, you know. But I want to eventually do a blind stitch where I'm just catching the, first of all, let me do the, make the thing, then I worry about the, see, I'm gonna do my corners first, then I worry about the other pin. Hold on, do my corners. Sometimes you have to really pull it so to catch. See, I don't really like, see that little, then I go down here and I like to make them face each other. Like make one side, make the, you know, what was that lady name? Cause she the one, see that, she the one started me to doing this. She had passed away. She was a thin little frame woman. Oh, what was that woman name? I ain't watched her videos in so long. She wasn't too old. She wasn't very old. She was younger. And she had a good video too. What was that lady's name? I watched her video. She was young. She had a couple of little kids. I think she had cancer or something. She had passed away. See? Oh, that didn't stay. Hold on. You do. This is just how I do it. You do whichever way works best for you. See, there go my edge. So then I pin it down. Then that's my priority. Get that corner right. Then I go back and get the rest. But it's not hard once you watch a couple of videos and practice. Don't be scared, cause some people just think the binding and the mitre corner is all so hard and all this. But if you practice, you'll do it. You just gotta practice and not give up. See, then I made that corner. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll pin it. See, that's my priority. Get that part right. Get them corners. Then I worry about the rest of it. Now you hear, make sure y'all ain't subscribed. Make sure you subscribe and watch my, look at that long pin. I don't even know if they still make them that long, but that's a good one for the you gotta make sure you don't stick yourself. So when you sewing around, make sure you sewing towards this edge and not that. So you want to sew towards that so you won't stick yourself. I just figured that out. I don't want to cooperate. See, I really don't like having it right there, but you can see how that corner, I got that corner. See, that's my priority. Get that corner done. Then go back and pin the rest. This one sometimes it be short. But I still try to make some help. There we go. Got my corner. Then I pin this and have to make sure you don't stick yourself. Okay, we're going this way. Okay. Paste it out there. You make that corner. And I pin. And I pull the rest of it around that corner. Hard time. need to get another one. Maybe I ought to go down a ways, because that corner should still hold. Don't want to do right. Now I'm on live, it don't want to do right. Just try to get, now go through all the layers. See there, don't try to go through all the layers, just enough to, for that corner though. Then now I'll go back and pin the rest. But I'm gonna try to do it where I ain't necessarily trying to catch all the layers. Seem like it's better that way. I'm just trying to get maybe that first layer so that yeah, you ain't necessarily gotta catch all the layers. Okay, so then we're gonna keep on. So you do that. See, I don't really want to close that edge because you got to sew on that edge, so you gotta move it up some. Let's see. Okay. See, you ain't got to try to do all that. I wish I need to put one right there because it's sticking up. That means it probably need a pin right there. So we gonna put one right there. Pin up here. You gotta make sure you cover that batting. If my pins bend, that's okay, because I got 1,000 pins, so I ain't worried about no pins. But what I see now, don't try to take this pin through all of it. Just maybe pick up that bottom, that layer that's close to the thing, because all you really trying to do is just hold this thing down so you can sew on that edge. But see, it's also gotta, I do get the layers, but I see now you don't, you just really need to just get enough to hold this back of this strip down, and you want to be up away from the edge because you're sewing on the edge, so you have to leave enough room to sew. And sometimes you have to put a little string. You want to look cute on the front, but and you don't want to tug too much where it look like it's too tight in one spot. So now I'm at the binding. I'm at the, not the binding, but I'm at this joint, so it's kind of, you know, so we'll just do it like that, so we ain't trying to hurt. It's bulky right there, so you definitely want to be careful because it's bulky and you don't want to try to, you want to stick yourself. I wish that was up just a little bit further, because you gotta sew around. See, right now, put a little bitty pin right there. See if I got a little short stop. I know what's my, like I said, all you really trying to do is hold it down. I don't know if y'all can see how I got my strip pinned down. Now I'm about to do a whip stitch around the sides. Okay, so I get my little thread. And like I said, you're going down this way, so hopefully you won't stick yourself. Then you gotta try to hide that little knot. Start. See, I picked that little up and go up under in there. And just pick up a little bit of some so you can start. I would, it's kind of so tight up there, I ain't gonna worry about starting wherever. I'm gonna start down here. Go in there so you can't see your stitch. From what you're doing up here, you gotta hide it. So just take it and probably, see, I normally cut that little thread to your long so it won't stick out. And then pull it. And I sew my binding strip on the back so that this stitch won't show around the side. That's another look I don't like either. So I don't, you only picking up enough to catch that edge of this strip. So, and if you don't like to do the whip stitch, I recommend the blind stitch, but so if you're doing the blind stitch, you only pick up like this bottom and come and do like that, like you just barely picking up the bottom. But with a whip stitch, I'm pulling it, and I just catch the edge of it. And then, okay, and then you just go around the side. You're just catching the edge. And you just go all the way around, catching the edge. And that's called a whip stitch. But you know, I'm gonna try to see how fast I can do it, so they ain't gonna be close together, but I wanna have a finished some while y'all on this live, so maybe. So you just whip it. And the whip. And you're just catching the edge. Pull it around like you whipping it. And then you just see when I do it. Something ain't feeling right there, but we gonna keep on going. Maybe I took it too far up or something, but trying to hurry up so I can have it done. Have something to show for and then like right now I could actually take this pin out, because you know already, and then you could just hold it with your finger. And then you whipping it. Let's see. I move my hand just so y'all can see what I'm doing. Just really, and it's good you catch a matching thread, get a matching thread, and you get matching threads, so you know whatever mistakes, so if it's not pretty enough, it won't be. Now look at that long piece right there. How did it happen? Yeah, that's too far. But we gonna keep on going. I'll fix that after this live. Cause I ain't gotta be too far. I'm just trying to really hurry up so y'all have some kind of finished product to see after I'm done. But I'm just really showing y'all, you know. And I'll probably on my own time go back around this again, cause right now I'm just going fast for the live. And then in my own time, now this neither don't, you ain't taking this to the front, you just catching this little edge right here. And last night I did one on my mug rug, which is much closer, but since we doing this live and I'm trying to just have a finished product to show y'all, I'm not sewing it close together. Just a little some for y'all to see how to sew on the strip on the back. But it's different. You know, you can look up, you know, research for different kind of hand stitches to see which stitch, you know, you want to use to sew the binding strip on the back. And the reason I do it by hand is because I don't want this stitch to show all the way across the front. I don't like that how it looks when it's done that way. And normally I sew up on that mighty corner, but let's see if I can do it tonight. See, I'm up on the mighty corner right there. But see, I don't. This little thread trying to run out. Let me see what I'm gonna do if I can just go around and pull it. And I normally stop it up under the thing, but I'm gonna stop it right here. And this is not the proper way to do this, cause I normally end it on the thing, but and up in this under that strip, but I didn't get to do it right there, so oh well. It's still, so technically I can see now. Okay, so I gotta start another stitch. So can we take this needle out? Yep. All right, we're making some progress. So this is, I'm just showing this quick so y'all will know how to do it. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, comment. I don't see no comments in the chat. I wonder why I don't see none in the chat. Maybe nobody ain't coming or something. I don't know. Okay, so if you don't know how to do a quilter's knot, time for another piece of thread to start. So I have to start my quilter's knot again. I hope y'all can see, as I want to be able to see the live on my laptop, but my laptop ain't cooperating, so I have to make it do what it do how I can do it, what I got, because I really wanted to go live to show y'all. I got another little paw holder, so I made two, so I'll be showing that one too whenever I get the time. And see, once I get my paw holder sewn, I can make my long form video. But I decided to do, you know, a live so y'all can see some of the background work. Cause you know sometimes people do videos and they don't be long enough for you to know what to do. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about, but I'll leave it alone. Where did I stop it? Did I stop it for something to start? See, I normally go up under there. I wonder, can I take this out since I sewed it? Okay, yeah. Okay, so now I take that out. start up under here. Because technically you want to, ooh, I'm messing up my mighty corner. So I'm going to have to catch that. Technically, you want to start up under that strip. I'm going to start since what's my mighty corner trying to do? So we're going to start up under here because this mighty corner trying to mess up. So I'm going to start up here and fix this mighty corner. Sew it down a little bit because it's trying to mess me around. Okay. Okay. How do we have? Was it this one? Or was it this one? Oh, let's see. Let's step in this one. Okay, let me try to sew it. So it's trying to mess up on. So I got a little. And hold it down and sew up on it so it won't. So I don't lose it, because you know people. See, it ain't perfect, but I work with it. It ain't really what I want to do, but oh, okay, we all good. Okay, so then I'm gonna sew up on this mighty corner and come back down some kind of way. That would be good. All right, good job. See, now that's progress. Now, sew it again. Get a little piece and get up there. Cool. Should have me a thimble on, but sometimes you should use a thimble and sometimes you don't. Okay, now I gotta work my way back to catch this edge. We gonna do that. Let's see. I mean, technically, let's see. I can't just jump the hoop, right? Let's work our way back down. We're gonna work our way back down and take little stitches and just wanna work my way back down. This may not be perfect, but I'm just trying to work my way back down. It's not gonna look too obvious, no one. Do the best I can. Okay, now we back. Now we getting somewhere. Okay, we got it. So now we back sewing my strip on. I feel like I'm going too far up, but okay. Do just sewing on the strip. Now this ain't perfect. I'm just trying to hurry up and get it done for this live. So I said, at least I have me some new pot holders to use for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I probably make some more pot holders for Christmas, but I may not. I don't know. You know what kind of fabric I see. I see some fabric I like. Maybe I will, but I made some real nice pot holders last year, so I don't think I think I'm gonna make any Christmas pot holders. Maybe figure out if I'm gonna do some. What I'm gonna do for I think that lady's name was Melanie Ham. She had a good binding video. I think, yeah, that's her name. She passed away a couple years ago. She was so sweet. I learned a lot from her on her YouTube channel. So you gotta see that's there join. It's kind of bulky, but I just press it down and catch it. See, there's something right there that bulk. You really be needing that thimble on your finger, but so far I feel like I'm doing okay. And it ain't perfect. I'm just showing y'all the gist of, you know, sewing the binding strip on the back. You finish it on the back. You start the strip on the front and finish it on the back. But I was wondering why my stuff wasn't looking like it was supposed to look on the front. That's because I was starting my strip on that binding strip on the back, but you start it on the front and finish it on the back. Take this out. See, when you get to the pin, you can take it out and then hold the fabric down with your hand so you ain't got to worry about sticking yourself. So you see, it ain't taking long. I ain't sewing my stitches as close as I normally do, because just alive, and I was just trying to have a finished results for the live. Like, I don't want to not have it finished, so I'm making sure, you know, I'm just trying to have some to show for a finished result for the live. Okay, so now my little thread trying to run out. I'll probably take about maybe 1 or 2 more stitches. And see, but when I see, I don't know, well, technically that should be all right. So I'm gonna take that out. That might have cornered its stand. See, so far we got this much sewn. So now I got to come down here, go up here and finish all of that. But I'm finna, see, I go up under here and end it. See, up under there out the way where they can't snow. You know, where it's kind of hidden. I'm gonna start me another string of threads. I'll just cut that off. I'm gonna start me another piece of thread. Another piece of thread. Almost halfway done, at least almost halfway anyway. Do my quilt is not again. how to do binding, quilt binding, and you're learning how to do a quilter's knot, like I'm showing you. Take this thread, you lay it on top of the needle, and then pull it down some, and just roll, hold that area, that knot area, and pull that needle. See, you're supposed to. See why this thing want to show out. Now I gotta try to fix this. Hold on, let's see. See, then don't even fuss about that. Just cut that off and do the knot again. Don't even fuss about it. This little piece of string ain't finna last long, but you ain't gotta throw the whole thing away. Just salvage. And you're supposed to hold your fingers in the little loop so it won't get caught up like it just did. Then end. There it is right there. There's your little quilter's knot. Okay, let's get back to work. Alright, and I started under here. And, oh, I meant to cut that little piece off. Underneath the knot. Then you, oops, I know I ain't messing up my, oh, what the hell? Hold on. Oh, okay. Is that it? No, hold on. How am I ain't going, okay, like that. Okay, that's it. Okay, so then we'll start our whip stitch again. Hold my hand ain't in the way. Sometimes that's something you have to think about too when you're making your videos. You don't want your hand in the way. I don't know why I ain't seeing nothing on the chat. Like, ain't nobody saying nothing, but it's okay. I guess y'all ain't saying nothing. Okay. Well, whoever's here, make sure you subscribe, like the video all day. Y'all know the routine. Go and watch some of my other videos. Help me get my watch hours up. I would love to be where I want to be by my birthday next year. So I have to keep posting and see what kind of results I get, right? Can't just come. You have to work for it. It ain't free. It ain't easy. But I'm working towards a goal. And I'm pretty good at reaching goals, so we shall see what we end up by my birthday. You don't want to show too much on the front. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it alone. Okay. Keep that down there. Move the wire. Told you I might be breaking a rule or two. I'm trying to get back where I want to be. And this color, this thread is so, it blends, so people won't see every little mistake that you make. See, I don't like the way that came out in that corner, but we're going to keep it going. So at least I'll have some to show y'all. What is, oh, okay. And get this sewn on. Like I said, I can always go back and go back over it. I don't like the way it looked when you're rushing for alive. Seems like this little thread trying to run out. Just showing on my binding strip. Showing the binding on quilt binding. See, now I ain't spreading it out fast enough. Look. See, when you get to the pin, you can just take that out. I might do a few more stitches on this strip with this thread, and I'm finna start another piece of thread. It seems like this running out. Oh yeah, we got to end this one. Let's go up under here and just end it off. Let's whip it around a few times, turn it, take it through a few times, and just cut it off. Well, I guess all we can just go enough, child. Alright, let's start another piece of thread. Let's start another piece of thread. At least finish this side, I ain't got but one more side of the piece. Start another piece of thread. And this thread only goes from your hand to your elbow, but you double it, so you do that twice. And that's the longest your thread is supposed to be when you hand quilt. I'm trying to get a little. Damn, I already messed up something. I don't know what's going on right here, but oh well. Alright. See, that one did it good. I didn't even hold my hand and look. Other $10 thing on. We call it all look. There we go. See, I started up in there like that. Here. Okay, right there. What is it all trying to do? Alright, there we go. Alright, let's finish what we started. Just doing a whip stitch. Try to mess up. Something right there, like they too loose or something. Cut that off. Lose my corner. All that hard work. Where's all this other stuff? I'm putting it off. All these loose threads. What all this stuff come from? Alright, there we go. Over here for something. Like this. These one down or something. Alright. Go back up. Now this ain't perfect, but I'm doing what I'm doing. Get back to where I want to be. Alright, there we go. So that. About ready to run out of thread. I'm gonna have to end this and start another one. And I'm gonna go to this other end because see I'm going towards that knee line. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go back on that end and come back right here. I'm gonna mark this little area with a pin so I know where to stop it. We're gonna go up under here. Stop me. No, hold on. Let's mark my little spot. So I know where to stop. Alright, now we'll start another piece of thread. start another quilter's knot. I'm doing my quilter's knot. Alright, now I'm gonna start on this end. See, we already got this done, this done, this done, and now we got to go down here and do that. Okay, so what we start? We already got this. Okay, we start right here. We're gonna go up under there and do a little whip around. Just, you know, just a little. Start it up under there. I guess I'm starting up under them. Trying not to hurt my finger. I ain't got no thimble on. Follow it back down. Gotta take that out in. Thank you. Hold on, I want to start on the other end. I'm doing exactly what I said I was gonna do. Turn it that way. There you go. Way up there. Good job. Well, we might as well turn this one around too. Good job. Alright, back to work. And we're just sewing on the quilt binding. That's what this is called, our binding strip. I'm over halfway done, which is a good thing. I'm going kind of fast because it's alive and I want to have a finished product. So this is a patchwork pot holder. I use postage stamp squares to make it. So I'm just sewing on the quilt band tonight, and then eventually I'll do a long form video before I once I finish I can do a long form video. Take it out. And yeah, I was trying to have finished product to show you. See, it's not even hard. You just have to practice, practice, practice. Take classes, watch YouTube videos, whatever you're able to do to be able to sew on a binding strip for quilt binding strip. Now my dream stitch would be a blind stitch, but I ain't there yet. So now I'm doing a whipping stitch. But eventually I want to get to the point where I'm doing a blind stitch, so this it will only pick up the bottom layer, and it will cause for more, concentration, and I wouldn't be going so fast. But like I say, I'm just trying to get this on as quick as possible for this live, so I'll have a finished product to show for the live. I thank everyone for stopping by. Thank everyone that's liked the video and subscribed to my channel. I don't see no comments for some reason. I wonder why. Maybe I'll see them later. I don't see any comments at all. Just one comment. That's all I see is one comment. Yeah, what's going on right there? What's that? What's going on? And I see it right there. I don't like the way that's looking, so I'm gonna see what I can do to try to pull it. Oh, ooh, there we go. I'm gonna pull that up right there. But see, you don't want it to really show on the front, that little point. So I gotta see how I can do that. And just hold it. Yeah. Oh, this might okay. Just hold it and do it. That's the best it's giving me, so I guess I have to take that, work with that. I'm just gonna do that first, and I'll fold it over. I normally don't do it like this, but that's what I'm gonna do, but it was on my nerve. And I ain't like the way it was looking, like it was short or something. So then we'll just fold it like a corner over in a minute. that's a good one. I gotta work my way back down. I need to go and do all this up under here. Pick that up and finish that off here. And just rip her. Oh, I know. One more. There you go. Now I can say I did something. Alright, there we go. We almost just about done. Got another piece of thread. Just about done. Just about done. Finish this last little piece. And I'm almost done. Just about done, and I can show you all my finished result. Alright. Just about done. Well, my quilt does not. Lay that thread on top of the needle. Roll it, roll it, roll it. And you can put your fingers in a little loop to try to keep it from knotting up on you before you get to the end. And then I cut that little piece off right there. Alright. Quilt binder there and whip it around a couple of times, look like a little anchor. Okay. And then sew it down. And just keep whipping it. You just want to get that edge. Now if it's a blind stitch, you're just trying to get the bottom of the strip, but it's a whip stitch, so I just bring it up and whip it around. Do a little whip. Just about done. As you can see, we are finished. Just about. I also have another one that I have to do another live on and sew it on too, because I made like twin patchwork pot holders. So yeah, I know the truth. And I'm gonna try to get up under them. See? And I'm just sewing on the binding strip. Let's see how I wanna. Do it. Just gonna cut it. Let's see how I wanna end it. Maybe something like this. I'm just gonna cut it flush. I ain't worried about it. I know I'm gonna try to finish up under the strip, but ain't nowhere for me to go up under, so I just cut it flush. I'm just trying to hurry and get some done for the live. So now we've sewn, as I informed you all, we start the binding strip on the front and finish it on the back. So now we have it all done. So this is the front. That's the top. You see my little mitered corners. So that's how it's looking. And it's all finished. And now I have to just finish this one. Then I have like twins. So I have to sew across that line. So that'll be another live for another day. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know, depends on what I have going on. So if not, but this is a pot holder. These are postage stamp squares, meaning they're a finished size of 1 1-inch square. And this is cross hatch quilting. I use painter's tape, that blue painter's tape, to do my cross hatch. I just laid it crossways, sew on this side, sew on this side, then finish this way, then go back and finish that way using the painter's tape. And that's the cross hatch. I think it's pretty good. It really looks vintage. I've been quilting for 20 years, so I just took a lot of little strips and just cut the little 1.5-inch squares for the finished size of a 1-inch square, which is a postage stamp quilt block. So then I have to finish this one, and see, you can see how they're twins. If you can see, hold on, that must be the top. So you can see that square and then that one. So yeah, this is the finished item. Well, this one is not finished. I still have to, let's see, I have to sew across that line, fold it over, sew the strip on again. But this one is all done. I have my mitered corners, as you can see. My pretty little mitered corners. This is the needle. I'm using this needle right here to sew on the strip. These are some more needles I got today. That I'll be using in my upcoming quilt projects. Show you some other. I do have a live planned for Monday, October 27th, where I'm gonna show my finished Halloween projects. So in case you haven't seen it, let me show you what I have planned. Hopefully I get everything finished. Is this it? Okay, so this is what I have. This is what I'm planning on trying to have finished for the 27th live. So this will be my patchwork placement. Then I have this that I'm still hadn't finished from last year. So some of you all may have already seen this stuff, some not. This is the quilt top for my mug rug. And then these are my two. These are my two the quilt tops for my pot holders. So this will be a pot holder. This will be a pot holder. I gotta figure out what fabric I want to put on the back. This is my mug rug. I gotta figure out how I want to quilt that. This is this is a placement, and then this will be my placement. And I love the way it looks on the back, you know. So this is all, hopefully, if I have, and this is the painter's tape right here. This blue tape is painter's tape. So I use that as a lay it down to do the crosshatch. So my plan is to have these things done by the 27th, and then I'll be live on October 27th at 8 o'clock. So make sure you all tune in to see, you know, how much progress I made. I had this stuff last year, so hopefully this year I'll be able to finish it and have something to show on the 27th. Yeah, so this is what I'm working on for Halloween. And then this is one of my finished pot holders. That's the top. Okay, let me see. This is the top. Okay, this is the top. So this is the top. And then I still got to finish this one. So yeah, so that completes our live. Thanks for stopping by. Please like the video, share, watch all my videos so I can get my watch time up. I need my watch time hours up as soon as possible. I know I was off the scene for a little while. I've been had a lot going on, but I am back and I will be doing lots of uploads. So make sure you all stay tuned to my channel and to see all my videos and my super duper live that's going down on October 27th at 8 p.m. Central Time. Hopefully I have my items all done. So you did see one finished item tonight, my postage stamp patchwork pot holder for one last look. That's how it looks on the back. So I did finish it in the live. So you all got a little treat on that. Then I had to finish this one. Then I had me two nice little pot holders for this upcoming holiday season. I'm excited about that. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully, maybe I'll be able to go live tomorrow night. If not, maybe, you know, just stay tuned. Just look out. If I'm not live tomorrow night, I don't know if I'll be able to go live Friday night. I know people probably have something to do on the weekends. But just, you know, stay tuned. But I definitely plan to go live on the 27th at 8 p.m. Central Time. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe. Check you later.